Hello students, today we are starting with history and the first chapter is the French Revolution. Before we go deep with the chapter, we first need to know meaning of revolution. It means a forceful overthrow of a government by the people and sudden or grand change, which has an impact on the political, social, economic and cultural lives of the people. Let us see what happened in France which led to the revolution. On the morning of 14th July 1789, Paris was in a state of alarm. The king ordered his troops to move into the city. There was a rumor that he ordered his army to open fire upon the citizens. 7,000 men and women gathered in front of the town hall and decided to form a people's militia. Agitated crowd broke into a number of government buildings in search of arms. A group of several hundred people stormed the fortress prison, the Bastille, where they hoped to find hoarded ammunition. The crowd destroyed the Bastille. The commander of the Bastille was killed and the prisoners released. The fortress was completely destroyed as it was hated by all. The event of 14 July 1789, also known as the Fall of Bastille, caused the outbreak of French Revolution. The French Revolution is known as a landmark in the history of Europe and the world. It led to the end of monarchy in France. A new system of governance was introduced. Now let us take a look at the French society during the late 18th century. In 1774, Louis XVI of the Bourbon family became the King of France. He was 20 years old and married the Austrian Princess Marie Antoinette. When he became the ruler, he found an empty treasury because years of wars and an unreasonable lifestyle had drained the financial resources of France. The cost of maintaining court at the immense palace of Versailles also added to the problem. To maintain court, he took more than 2 billion livre loan. Under Louis XVI, France helped the 13 American colonies to gain their independence from their common enemy Britain. The war added more than a billion livre to a debt. Due to this situation, credit lenders of the state began to charge 10% interest on loan. It became difficult for the France government to meet its regular expenses such as maintaining army, the court, etc. Thus, the government was forced to increase taxes. In order to understand the impact of these taxes, we need to take a look at the structure and social status of French society during this period. French society was divided into three estates. The first estate or clergy, member of this estate had vast land and wealth. They were exempted from paying tax and enjoyed certain privileges by birth. The second estate or nobility, member of this estate also enjoyed privileges by birth and were exempted from paying taxes. They enjoyed feudal privileges such as extraction of feudal dues from peasants. The third estate constituted of businessmen, merchants, lawyers, peasants, landless labor, servants, etc. Members of this estate had very few privileges and had to pay taxes. Peasants were important part of this estate who constituted about 90% population. Only a few of them owned land. 60% of land cultivated by peasants was owned by nobles and rich members of third estate. They served lords in army and in construction work. The church took taxes called tithes from the peasants. All members of the third estate had to pay taxes to the state. This included tithe, a direct tax, and a number of indirect taxes imposed on articles of everyday consumptions like salt or tobacco. This estate alone had burden of financing activities of state. So this acted as an initiator for the revolution to take place. So we will stop here today. The rest of topics we will cover in next video. Till then, goodbye.